My Maria by Brooks and Dunn is a song I'm talking you through today. But before I crack on with this video, if you could like and subscribe, that would help me out tremendously. And if you want the full notated sheet music for this song, I'll also leave a link in the description below. So I'm going to play through the main sections up to speed first of all, so you can see in here exactly what's being played, and then I'm going to break it down using on-screen notation, so again you know exactly what is going on. So we've got this little intro before the first verse comes in. We've got this like one beat guitar pickup. Have a listen to how it goes. It goes like this. Okay, so this first bar, we've got that 1, 2, 3, 4, and that goes with that like guitar pickup in to beat one of the groove. We've got these 3 16th note triplets. 1, 2, 3, Lucas AT. 1, 2, 3, Lucas AT. Hand to hand, right, left, and the last left isn't open. So you've got to take that foot off the hi-hat. Then we go into this groove. Now we've got a cross stick with our left hand. Now cross stick, you want to make sure that your thumb and first finger pretty much holding the stick as you normally would. You just place that stick on the drum in the middle of the drum. Don't move your hand, don't kind of move your hand further up the stick. Just keep your hand in exactly the same position as what you'd normally play in, and lay that stick over the drum. You can turn the butt of the stick around. Some people prefer to play that because it gives you maybe a slightly fatter sound. But for me personally, I just leave it as it is. Certainly on this electric kit, it makes no difference. But your thumb and first finger on the stick, pinching it, which is effectively your grip, and the rest of your fingers, so your second, third and fourth finger, just lay on the skin. And you want to listen for the sweet spot on that left hand rim click. The groove goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Open hi-hat on beat 4. Let's do that bar again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second bar of the groove. It's exactly the same, but we've got an open hi-hat on the and of the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And third bar of grooves the same as the first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the very last bar, we've got a little drum fill kind of running down the toms that brings you into verse 1. It goes 1 and 2 and 3, high floor kick in to the verse. So that last little section goes hi-hat and kick, left hand high, right hand floor, kick. Let's do that last bar again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and into the verse. So let's do the whole of this intro nice and slow. Remember that first bit is after 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, Lucas AT. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last bar. 1 and 2 and 3, high floor kick in to verse 1. Have a listen to verse 1. Goes like this. Okay, so we've got the same kind of groove, so we're going to go through the first 4 bars relatively quickly. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And third bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it goes back to the beginning. We do the first 3 bars and then we skip it and goes to the second time bar, so the bar that has a 2 above it. We've got this little drum fill at the end. It's very similar to the fill that goes into the verse from the intro. It goes 1 and 2 and 3, snare, high, snare. So the first time around we went snare, high, floor, and this is just going snare, high, snare. Okay, we're going to start with our left hand on that. 1 and 2 and 3, left, right, left. And then the groove kind of builds up a little bit now because we're not playing that cross stick. We're playing a normal snare. So let's go from the third bar of line 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and next line 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 last line 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So this last little bit, it kind of, the hi-hat gradually opens and it kind of builds you up into the chorus. So that last bar just goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm playing high tom and snare. You could play floor tom and snare if you want. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's completely up to you. I think in my demo I actually played high and floor and crash. But it's completely up to you. I think it is the high tom and snare. But that is verse 1. Now we're going to go into the chorus. Now the chorus is using grooves that we've pretty much already covered. But have a listen to the chorus. It goes like this. Okay, so the chorus, we've still got that kind of kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. So we're going to go through the first couple of lines relatively quickly. Here we go from the first bar. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in. Like that. 4 and we do have that open hi-hat, open on that snare. 4 and in. Line 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar 1 and 2 and 3 and open hi-hat again. Third bar 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and next line 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now this bit is a little bit different on that 3 and 4 and. So on beat 3 I'm going from the hi-hat to the high tom. Right, right, left, right. Let's do that bar, whole bar. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then we've got like this intro that we played with them triplets, 16th note triplets, hi-hats. But instead of it being on beat 4, it's on beat 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's just do that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Luke could say T, T. Let's do from the beginning of that line. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Luke could say T and then we go to this instrumental section again with the rim click or cross stick. Okay, so same groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I'm playing a double right hand on that tom at the end there, and that will bring you into the next section, which is the verse. Now I'm not going to go through the next verse and chorus. I'm going to skip a little bit because it's pretty much using exactly the same grooves that we've already covered. I am, however, going to go through the bridge because this is my favourite part of the song. It's really good fun to play. It is completely different to what we've done before. Have a listen to the bridge. It goes like this. So there's a number of ways you can play this. The first bar is the same bar that we've done a million times already. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the second bar is where the fun starts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So this last bit on beat 4 of the second bar goes both right, left. I'm going left hand to the high tom. And then the next bar, I'm going with my right hand. Then we've got a foot, snare and crash together. So let's do bars 2 into the beginning of bars 3. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that last bit, right, left, right on that crash cymbal. The last bar, a little bit different. It's got a couple extra kicks. Kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick. And then it goes back to the beginning. Repeats that section again. We'll do this without stopping in a moment. Let's just look at the last 2 bars. The last 2 bars, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we've got some crashes with the snare drum 3 times in this bar. Let's do this bar again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And the last bar goes 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Last bar again. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So the last 2 bars in a row. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. All of this section together without stopping from the beginning. 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Repeat beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. In the demo of this section, you may have seen me use a couple of crashes, and if you do have more than one crash, you can place these crashes on different crashes just to give you a bit of variety, and it's actually quite fun to do that as well. If you haven't got more than one crash, just play it on that one crash. It's absolutely fine. That is pretty much it. It does go back into the chorus or guitar solo and then the chorus. It's pretty much using the same grooves that we've already covered. So once you've got this far, you should be able to hit and tackle the rest of the song on your own and just have some fun with it. Just improvise around the kit, add some crashes and just enjoy playing drums to this track. So let me know how you've got on with this video. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you're listening to and what you would possibly want me to have a look at next time. Thanks for watching. See you then.